Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to continue with our second game of the doubleheader. Our earlier game was opening day 1950 at Fenway Park, the Yankees visiting Boston. That was a fun game, check that out, it's up on the channel now. DiMaggio versus Williams. A very good game, came down to the wire. And this is the other Boston team, the National League Boston Braves opening day. It's a Boston, New York state of mind, except it's the Braves traveling to the Polo Grounds in New York to face the New York Giants. So let's get right to the lineups and the game. These lineups are the exact lineups from starting day 1950, as listed in baseballreference.com. Leading off for the Boston Braves, playing second base, is Ryan. Batting second, the center fielder, Jethro. Batting third, playing right field, Marshall. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Elliott. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Gordon. Batting sixth, first baseman, Torgeson. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Crandall. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Kerr. Batting ninth, doing the pitching, Warren Spahn. Spahn had a record in 1950 of 21 wins, 17 losses, and 1 save. For the hometown New York Giants, here at the Polo Grounds, leading off, playing second base is Stanky. Batting second, the left fielder, Lockman. Batting third, the center fielder, Thompson. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Miller. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Thompson. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Dart. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Westrom. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Harshman. Batting ninth, doing the pitching, on the mound, Larry Jansen. And he had a record of 19 wins and 13 losses and 3 saves, earned run average 3.08. The Giants would finish ahead of the Boston Braves in the standings. Both would lose out to the Philadelphia Phillies for the National League pennant. Phillies would go on to lose to the New York Yankees in the World Series. They were swept in 4 games. Alrighty, so behind the plate for the Giants, doing the catching, Wes Westrom, very good defensive catcher, 8 out of 10 defense, 9 out of 10 arm. Thompson at third, 6 out of 10 defensive range. Dark average at short, 5 out of 10. Stanky above average at second, 6 out of 10. Harshman average at first, 5 out of 10. In left field, Lockman, 8 out of 10 range, 5 out of 10 arm. Thomas. In center, Thompson, 8 out of 10 range, 5 out of 10 arm. Miller in right, 5 out of 10 range, 4 out of 10 arm. Alright, so Jansen's on the hill, stepping to the plate is Connie Ryan. Ryan batted .194 and 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. Jansen struck out 162, so you have to be ready to grip and rip. Here's the pitch by Jansen. Ryan swings, sends that ball to left field. Lockman moves over a bit, makes the catch, 1 away. Crowd at the Polo Grounds likes that first out of the season. So here comes the switch-hitting center fielder, Sam Jethro. Jethro batted .273, 18 home runs, and 58 RBIs. Also on the channel, I have a one-and-done 1950 playoff tournament. Lots of fun. Check that out. That has nothing to do with this replay. We'll be giving you games now and then from the 1950 season. So Jethro, the switch hitter, will be batting left-handed against the right-handed throwing Jansen. 8 out of 10 bunter. Infield normal. He'll be swinging away. Westrom sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jethro. Ground ball to Stanky. He backhands it, fires to Harshman. 2 down. Scoring at home 4-3. So now stepping to the plate, the right fielder for the Boston Braves, Willard Marshall. He batted .235, 5 home runs, 40 runs driven in. Left-handed batter. Only .226 off right-handed pitching though. Looking to extend the inning. The windup and the pitch by Jansen. Marshall swings, sends that ball out to right field, charging it hard as Miller. He makes the catch, side retired. So 1-2-3 go the Braves here at the Polo Grounds. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Due up for the Giants, Stanky, Lockman, and Thompson. To face Warren Spahn. Spahn, again, 21 wins, 17 losses, 1 save, 3.26 earned run average. He struck out 192, walked 111. Left-handed thrower. Behind the plate you have Del Crandall, solid defensive catcher. 7 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. Elliott's average at third, Kerr above average at short. Ryan, 7 out of 10 range at second. And Torgerson, 5 out of 10 at first. Gordon in left, 6 out of 10 range, average arm, 5 out of 10. Jethro, 7 out of 10 range, above average arm, 6 out of 10. Marshall, 6 out of 10 range with a very good arm, 8 out of 10. Alrighty, so Spahn's ready to work. Stanky, a 5 out of 10 bunter. Spahn, the lefty, gets the sign from Crandall. He delivers to Stanky. And he walked him. So the leadoff runner on for the Giants. Torgerson holding Stanky on at first. And here comes Whitey Lockman. Lockman, 4 out of 10 bunter. 8 out of 10 hit and run. Braves looking to turn 2 up the middle with Kerr and Ryan. Spahn checks first, now looks in at Crandall, delivers to Lockman. And that's a shot down the left field line, and it is foul. Crowd moaned and groaned at that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner at first. Torgerson holding Stanky on. Here's the pitch to Lockman. And that ball slapped to left field. Gordon has it and throws to third. So the first 2 runners are on, a walk and a single. And here comes Bobby Thompson. Shot heard around the world. That's going to be coming up in a few years. Thompson batted .252. 25 home runs, 86 runs driven in. Again, the Boston Braves looking to turn 2. 2 on, no outs. Here's the pitch by Spahn. Thomas swings. That ball's driven to center field. Jethro on the run, reaches up, makes the catch. Stanky races back. And he's going to tag up. And Jethro's going to throw to third. Here's the throw. Elliott puts the tag on him, and he is out! What a throw by Jethro from center field after making an excellent running catch. Double play, 2 down. Lockman advances to second on the throw to third. Stepping to plate, Don Miller. Miller batted .291, 7 home runs, 85 RBIs. He has a duck out on that pond. Lockman's at second. He'll be off on contact. There's 2 outs. Spahn delivers to Miller. Ground ball to Kerr. Over to Torgerson, side retired. So Spahn, no! What happened there? Yes, yes. He is out. I saw Elliott's. I have to get used to this new setup. This is a 2018 Action PC baseball. And this covers up a little more than I'd like over here in this corner. So anyway, 1-2. We go to the top of the second, scoreless. 2 up for the Braves. Elliott, Gordon, and Torgerson. Bob Elliott, third baseman, steps to the plate for the Boston Braves. He batted .305, 24 home runs, 108 runs driven in. Beatles Eternally in the chat. How are you, my friend? Beatles says, black and white Polo Grounds. I love it. What's not there to love about the black and white Polo Grounds? Jansen gets a sign from Westrom. He delivers to Elliott. Elliott swings, and that's going to be a shot in the left center field. Lockman cuts it off, and he'll hold Elliott to a single. So a leadoff single for Elliott. 4 out of 10 base running. Harshman to hold him on at first. Here comes Sid Gordon. Gordon batted .304 in 1950. 27 home runs and 102 RBIs. 7 out of 10 hit and run. On deck circle, Torgensen. Jansen throws strikes. We're going to play hit and run with Gordon. Here's the pitch. Hit and run on. Gordon swings. He sends that ball to left field. Lockman is there. He makes the catch. And retreating back to first is Elliott. Hello, Ken Castro. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. So 1 out, 1 on. And here comes Earl Torgensen. Torgensen batted .290, 23 home runs, 87 runs driven in for the left-handed batting first baseman. .299 off right-handed pitching. Jansen checks first. Now looks in at Westrom. Here's the pitch to Torgensen. That's a shot to right field. Miller's there and he makes the catch. 2 down. Once again, Elliott retreats to first base. Ken, I got your email on the boxing. I was reading some of that. Thank you very much. It was very kind of you. So 2 outs. Elliott at first. He'll be off on contact. Here comes the catcher, Del Crandall. He batted .220, 4 home runs, 37 runs driven in. Right-handed stick. Jansen's ready to work. He deals to Crandall. No! He throws over. Elliott just dives back. Harshman applies the tag just a tad too late. Crandall steps back in the batter's box. He sets and delivers. And Crandall strikes out. We go to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless here at the Polo Grounds. Due up for the Giants. Thompson, Dark, and Westrom. In the chat, we have the Cubs, the Bears. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Thompson, left-handed stick. Third baseman, batted .289, 20 home runs, 90 runs driven in for the New York Giants of 1950. Crandall sets the target. Spahn is ready. Here comes the pitch from the lefty. Ground ball to Ryan at second. He flips to Torgensen at first. 1 away. To the moans and groans of the fans here at the Polo Grounds. Here comes Alvin Dark. Dark batted .279 for the Giants. 16 home runs, 67 runs batted in. As you can see, Alvin Dark did play for the Milwaukee Braves also. Spahn's ready to work. He delivers to Dark. Fly ball out to right field. Marshall goes back a bit, makes the catch, out number 2. So 2 down, no one on, and here comes the catcher, Wes Westrom. Batted .236, 23 home runs, 71 runs driven in. Spahn looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. Crandall pounds the mitt, sets the target. Spahn delivers to Westrom. Another fly ball out to right. Marshall hardly has to move. Out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Giants. Here at the Polo Grounds, we go to the top of the third, still scoreless. Due up for the Boston Braves, Kerr, Spahn, and Ryan. Buddy Kerr. .227, 2 home runs, 45 RBIs. He only batted .214 off right-handed pitching. Kerr, 3 out of 10 bunter, 6 out of 10 hit and run. Westrom wiggles the fingers. Jansen nods his head. He kicks and fires. Kerr swings, ground ball to Dark. He backhands it, throws to Harshman. 1 down. The Cubs, the Bears in the chat says, hey V, your lamination quip on the other stream won the internet. Nice. I butchered that, sorry, as Beatles is laughing. LOL, thanks the Cubs. Alrighty, so here's Warren Spahn. Spahn, Insane, and Pray for Rain, the 1948 little rhyme. And the Boston Braves won the National League pennant. Spahn batted .217, 1 home run, 13 runs driven in. Left-handed batting pitcher. He throws left, he bats left. Jansen works quickly. Spahn swings and misses. He is punched out. So 2 up, 2 down, top of the order for the Boston Braves. Connie Ryan. He's 0 for 1. Westrom goes through the signs. Jansen nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Ryan. And he walks Ryan. So 2 outs, runner at first, and Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware has entered the chat. How are you, my friend? I'll be checking out the second game, so don't tell me. I was over on his chat. I watched the first game. He did a doubleheader, dead ball, Pirates and White Sox. I know who won the first game. I'm not going to tell anyone. I suggest anyone go check it out. Wonderful card and dice channel. Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. Here comes Sam Jethro. He's 0 for 1. Ryan's at first, being held on by Harshman. 2 outs, he'll be off on contact. Jansen looks to first. Here's the pitch. He throws over. Ryan gets back. Trying to hold Ryan close. Again, Jansen peeks to first. Gets a sign from Western. Here's the pitch to Jethro. He swings, grounder up the middle. Stanky backhands it and flips the dart, covering the bag. Side retired for the force out. We go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless at the Polo Grounds. Spahn back out on the hill. He will face, for the Giants, Harshman, Jansen, and Stanky. Jack Harshman, the first baseman, batted .125 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Again, these are the actual lineups that were opening day. You can see he only had 32 at-bats, so unless he got hurt or sent back down to the minors, he did not fare well. Lefty-lefty matchup. Harshman batted below 100 against left-handed pitching. Spahn deals. And he strikes out Harshman. Inside corner on the 3-2 count. Fastball. 1 down, and here comes Larry Jansen, Spahn's counterpart. 167, 1 home run, 12 RBIs. Spahn takes a deep breath. Gets a sign from Crandall. He kicks and fires. Jansen goes down. Big swing and a miss. Another fastball blown by him. So 2 up, 2 down via the K. Here comes the top of the order. Eddie Stanky. Stanky walked his first time up. Spahn and Crandall can't get on the same page. Crandall goes through the signs again. Now Spahn nods his head. Here's the pitch to Stanky. And he walks him for a second time. So after 2 consecutive strikeouts, he walks the leadoff batter, Stanky, for the second time. Stanky's at first, 5 out of 10 base running ability. Torgensen to hold him on. He'll be off on contact with 2 outs, and here comes Whitey Lockman. He is 1 for 1. He singled. Spahn throws the first, and Stanky is back. That was a close one. A little barking from the Braves dugout. They thought they had Stanky. Spahn again looks to first. He sets and delivers to Lockman. Ground ball to Ryan. Over to Torgensen. Side retired. We go to the top of the 4th. Still scoreless here at the Polo Grounds. Due up for the Boston Braves, Marshall, Elliott, and Gordon. They'll face Jansen. Jansen's thrown 44 pitches. He is good for 130. The right-hander will face the left-handed batting right fielder Willard Marshall, who's 0 for 1. Westrom wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Marshall. Ground ball to Stanky. He ranges deep into the hole, throws to Harshman, 1 down. So, in the chat, Stratomatic Delaware asks, what does it mean when you're outside burning a butt on a 27-degree winter night and you suddenly smell a burning candle? It means someone had the window open, they're burning one of those expensive candles, that's what I think. But Beatles says, that's just spooky, Chris. Then Beatles eternally says, call a priest maybe. And Stratomatic Delaware, no poop, I smell a candle burning. LOL. Alrighty, so 1 down, base is empty. Bob Elliott steps to the plate. He is 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. Elliott had 24 home runs in 1950. Jansen's ready to work. He delivers to Elliott. Elliott swings. That ball's up the middle. Thompson gives it a run and makes the catch, robbing Elliott of another hit. So 2 down, no one on, and here comes Sid Flash Gordon. He's 0 for 1. Gordon had 27 round trippers and drove in 102 base runners in 1950. Jansen toes the rubber, peers in at Westrom. He sets and delivers to Gordon. Gordon, fly ball, deep and gone! That was a laser shot to left, 1-0 Braves on the 2-out solo blast by Sid Flash Gordon. The Cubs, the Bears in the chat says, interesting to see Jack Harshman as a position player early in his career. I only knew him as a pitcher with the White Sox, and he was actually quite good. Yeah, this is the actual starting lineup for both teams out of baseballreference.com. So the 2-out homer puts the Braves ahead, and that was a shot off Jansen to left. And here comes Earl Torgensen. He is 0 for 1. Jansen's ready to work. Wants to get that bad taste out of his mouth. He delivers to Torgensen. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Inning stays alive. Oh, he's going to try to stretch it out for 2. And he is safe. A hustle double by Torgensen. The tag by Stanky was late. So he's in scoring position. He'll be off on contact. Here comes the catcher, Del Crandall. He's 0 for 1. Crandall with an RBI opportunity here. 1-0 lead for the Boston Braves thanks to the home run by Gordon. Followed up by a hustle double by Torgensen. Here's the pitch to Crandall. And he strikes him out. Torgensen will be stranded at second, but the Braves get on the board with the home run to left by Sid Flash Gordon. And we go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Boston. Due up for the New York Giants, Thompson, Miller, and Thompson. Thompson's 0 for 1. Bobby Thompson. Shot heard round the world. That'll be coming up in a few years. He awaits the Warren Spahn offering. Here it is. Line shot. And Gordon makes the catch and left. Thompson hit it hard, but right at Sid Gordon. So 1 down. Here comes the right fielder, Don Miller. Miller's 0 for 1. Lefty-lefty matchup. Crandall sets the target. Here's the pitch to Miller. And Miller sends that ball to the gap. Is he going to try to stretch it out? No! He will not. I thought he was going to go for 2. Excellent job by Marshall cutting it off. So 1 out, 1 on. Miller 5 out of 10 base running ability. Torgensen holding him on. Here comes Hank Thompson, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. He did have 20 home runs in 1950. Braves looking to turn 2 up the middle with Kerr and Ryan. Spahn looks to first. Now in at the plate. Nods his head. He deals to Thompson. And he walks him. So 1 out, a single and a walk, and the Giants are in business. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. Both 5 out of 10 base running ability. And here comes Alvin Dark. He is 0 for 1. Again, the Braves want to turn 2 up the middle. Spahn peeks behind his shoulder. Ryan cheats towards the second base bag. Now he looks in, gets a sign from Crandall. He deals to Alvin Dark. That's a shot. Torgensen handles it. He bobbles it, and I think everyone's going to be safe. E3. Torgensen bobbled the ball. I think he was looking already to flip it to Spahn, who was rushing over to cover first base. So bases are loaded, 1 out. Here comes Wes Westrom, the catcher. He is 0 for 1. Crandall has a quick word with Spahn. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second. No place to put Westrom. The windup and the pitch from Warren Spahn. Ground ball to Elliott. He's going to try to turn 2. Throws to Ryan. Turns and throws to Torgensen. Double play. Side retired. Spahn pitches out of it. 5 to 4 to 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Still 1-0 Braves. Ken Castro in the chat is looking for a love update from Beatles Eternally. He asks, Beatles, how's it going with the Irish lass? That's lass, L-A-S-S, before I get demonetized. Alright, so due up for the Boston Braves. Kerr, Spahn in the top of the order, Ryan. To face Larry Jansen. He's thrown 67 pitches. Jansen's good for 130. Kerr's 0 for 1. Jansen's ready to work. He deals to Kerr. Kerr swings. Ground ball to Stanky. Ranges over in the hole. Throws it to Harshman. 1 down. So Jansen will face his counterpart, Warren Spahn. Spahn is 0 for 1. Westrom goes through the sign, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Spahn. Spahn swings, sends that ball deep to center field. Thompson on the run, looking up on the run, makes the catch. Wow! Spahn gave it a ride, but it's just a long out. So 2 up, 2 down, top of the order. Connie Ryan comes to the plate. Braves second baseman's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Ryan. Ground ball to Jansen. Throws to Harshman. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Braves. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still in this pitching duel at the Polo Grounds. Warren Spahn and the Braves lead Jansen and the Giants 1-0. Due up for New York, Harshman, Jansen in top of the order, Stanky. As Beatles says, just ask the Cubs the Bears. I'll laminate her. There's a joke in there. I'm not going to explain it. It's very funny. I'm actually laughing inside. So, we all like to do a little laminating now and then, Beatles. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Alright, so Harshman's 0 for 1. Lefty-lefty matchup. Crandall sets the target. Spahn rocks and fires. And he strikes out Harshman. Got him at the knees, as Stratomatic Delaware loves to say, the knee chi. Remember, check out Stratomatic Delaware with Chris, wonderful card and dice channel. Baseball retro gameplay, hockey and football. So Spahn's thrown 4 1/3 innings, 2 hits, walked 3, struck out 3, 1 out, no one on. Here comes the pitcher, Larry Jansen. He's 0 for 1. Spahn works quickly. And he strikes out Jansen. Strikeout number 4. Another fastball on the 0-2 count. Inside corner. So 2 up, 2 down. Top of the order, Eddie Stanky. Stanky has walked both times in this game. Beatles likes that. He says, LOL, Al, say no more, Squire. It's good to see all of these fine gentlemen in the chat. Stanky digs in. Spawn's ready to work. Crandall sets the target. Here's the pitch. And Stanky walks for a 3rd time. He is Warren Spawn's kryptonite. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. And Whitey Lockman. He's 1 for 2. He has singled. Does have 6 home runs on the season with 52 RBIs in actuality. Opening day here at the Polo Grounds between the Boston Braves and the New York Giants. 1-0 Braves. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Runner at first. Here's the pitch to Lockman. And he walks Lockman. So back-to-back walks. Stanky the tying runs at second. Lockman the go-ahead run at first. And here comes Bobby Thompson, who's 0 for 2. He had 25 home runs in actuality in 1950. One swing of the bat, the Giants will be up 2. Spawn takes a deep breath on that mound. He's ready. He deals to Thompson. Before that, Crandall calls. Time goes out. Back behind the plate. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Deep to right center field. Jethro on the run. Makes the catch. Side retired. Nice running catch by Sam Jethro. We go to the top of the 6th. 1-0 Boston. And in the chat, we have ID Gesture. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Remember to check out ID Gesture's channel. He was playing a board game, an RPG board game looking similar to Roleplay Fantasy. It was a fun game. I checked that out for a while before I got my stream set up. And the Real World has jumped in the chat, and he has that nice little rhyme in there. In 1948, it was the rhyme that won the Boston Braves the National League pennant in 48. Spawn insane and pray for rain. Alright, Jethro to lead off. He's 0 for 2. Jansen gets a sign. He deals to Jethro. And he pops up. He jammed him. Stanky's calling for it at second base. On the outfield grass, he makes the catch, 1 away. So 1 out, no one on. Top of the 6th, 1-0 Boston. Striding to the plate, left-handed batting right fielder Willard Marshall. He's 0 for 2. Marshall awaits the Jansen offering. Here it is. Marshall swings, and he sends that back up the middle, and he gets through. A 1-out single. Big insurance run at first. Marshall, poor base runner, 4 out of 10. Here comes Harshman. ID Gesture asks in the chat, "Hi, hey Al, how do you keep the players' names on the screen when I play it resolved?" You have to uncheck small icons. I'll show you, hold on. Bear with me because I have to bring up another window. So you go to Options, hit Preferences. Now let me bring up another window so you can see what I'm talking about. Al Red Sox fan is not the most savvy person. Smart, just not savvy. I don't know. I know what I want to do. I don't know how to do all these windows. Okay, so quickly show you here, ID. Great question. I like the larger icons with the players' names. Let me see here. I have to... Video and sound. Okay, under video and sound, you go to video display. I have a check near display video chalkboard, and then I unchecked small icons. And when you uncheck small icons, you get the rectangles with the names and the little number ratings. So that's how I do it, ID. Back to the ball game. Let me go back to... Did you guys see that? No. Just remove that window so it does not interfere. Alrighty, 1 out, 1 on. Stepping to the plate for the Boston Braves is Bob Elliott. He is 1 for 2. He has singled. Harshman holding Marshall on at first. Jansen takes a peek. Now looks towards the plate. He deals to Elliott. Elliott swings, ground ball to Thompson. He throws to Stanky, who quickly turns and fires to Harshman. Double play. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Boston, due up for the New York Giants, Miller, Thompson, and Dark. If anyone gets on, the catcher, Westrom. Yeah, ID. I think it should work. I like like I said, I like seeing the names. I like seeing them there. So if you're calling the game, I actually, even when I play offline, I just enjoy it because I know everybody. I fooled around with getting rid of the pitchers, but I kind of like the pitchers there. I mean, they disappear when the play goes into motion. So. All right, here comes Don Miller. I believe his name is pronounced Miller because the Red Sox had a third baseman on their 2004 World Series team that's spelled just like that, and it was Bill Miller, not Mueller. So, but I guess you could pronounce it Mueller too. I honestly don't know. I'm calling him Miller. Just because of that. So Miller's 1 for 2. Spahn gets a sign from Crandall. He deals to Miller. Ground ball. That's going to sneak. Oh, Kerr dives. Gets up, throws to Torgensen. What a play by Kerr at short. Buddy Kerr just robbed Miller of a base hit. I thought that was going to sneak through, but an outstretched dive by Kerr. Gets up and fires to Torgensen, out number 1. What a play. As Beatles Eternally says, I wish Out of the Ballpark would do that. Yes, I agree. So here comes Thompson. Third baseman's 0 for 1. Spahn's ready. He sets and delivers. And he strikes out Thompson. Fastball at the knees, the knee cheese, in honor of Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. Oh, the Cubs of Bears said, Al, sorry. It's Don Mueller. It is Mueller. Okay. I never know how to pronounce that name. Thank you very much. Because Billy Miller, I believe his last name was spelled the same way. And I know you can pronounce it either way, but it's Mueller. Thank you, the Cubs of Bears. Appreciate that. So 2 outs, no one on. Alvin Dark steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Spahn's up to 101 pitches, good for 135. The lefty deals. Dark sends that ball to right field. Marshall on the run towards the line. Makes the catch. Side retired. So Spahn's throwing a 2-hit shutout as we go to the top of the 7th. Boston Braves 1. The New York Giants nothing. Due up for the Braves, Gordon, Torgensen, and Crandall. Sid Flash Gordon, as I like to call him, is the reason why there's a 1-0 lead. He crushed a pitch to left off Jansen back in the top of the 4th. Jansen looking to attack some revenge here. He deals to Gordon, and he walks. Gordon doesn't bite. So runner at first, no outs, and here comes Earl Torgensen. 5 out of 10 bunter. On deck is Crandall, the catcher. And I think we're going to try a sacrifice, but he's 1 for 2, though. He's 1 for 2. I like to play hit and run, but Westrom has a 9 out of 10 arm. And Gordon's slow. He's only a 50, 5 out of 10. We're going to let him swing away. Here's the pitch to Torgensen. And he strikes out. I'm glad I didn't call the hit and run. I'm going to strike him out, throw him out double play. So 1 out, 1 on. Here comes the catcher, Del Crandall. He's 0 for 2. Crandall, 8 out of 10 bunter, but Kerr's on deck, and I don't want to bunt, give up an out. Hit and run, 6 out of 10. Let's put the wheels in motion. Hit and run. Here's the pitch to Crandall. There goes the runner. Ground ball to Thompson is, oh, and Thompson bobbles it. Everybody's safe. Thompson peeked up for a second, looking to see if he could turn 2, and he bobbles the ball E5. The runner in motion produces an error, I believe. So 1 out, 2 on. Gordon's in scoring position, 1-0 Braves, and here comes Buddy Kerr. He's 0 for 2. On deck, Warren Spahn. Kerr, 6 out of 10 hit and run. Westrom steps out in front of the plate, calms everybody down, steps back behind the plate as he sets the defense. Jansen deals to Kerr. Kerr swings, ground ball to Thompson. Over to Stanky. Quickly turns and fires to Harshman. Double play. Side retire. Jansen pitches out of it. He gets the pitcher's best friend. The double play, 2 for 1. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Braves cling to a 1-0 lead. Due up for the Giants. Westrom, Harshman, and the pitcher Jansen. The Cubs, the Bears, asks an excellent question to ID Gesture. He says, hello ID, by the way, do you play any grand strategy games? Does he play grand strategy games? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Like Europa Universals or Hearts of Iron. ID says, I have played them, but Paradox games give me a headache. You have to spend like $200 on downloads before the game is any good, so I kind of got away from their games. Still like them, but stop playing. Alright, back to our game now as we go to the 7th inning stretch at the old ball game. That's for Chris from Stratomatic Delaware. Remember to check out Stratomatic Delaware with Chris, Card and Dice channel, retro sports, baseball, hockey, football. Check out ID Gestures channel. All kinds of fun stuff there. Computer sports and RPG games and strategy games. Lots of fun stuff. So Westrom's 0 for 2. Spahn still seems strong. 104 pitches, good for 135. He deals to Westrom. And he strikes him out. Drop ball, thrown down to first. Strike him out, throw him out to get the strikeout. Crandall dropped the ball, throw down to Torgensen. 1 down. Here comes Harshman. Harshman's 0 for 2. Giant first baseman. I can see why they turned him into a pitcher now. He batted a whopping 125. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Harshman. Oh, they call him back. Pinch hitter Bill Rigney steps to the plate. Not much better than Harshman. Excuse me. Bill Rigney batted 181 with 8 RBIs. Spahn's ready. He deals to Rigney. That ball goes to center field. He gave it a pretty good ride. Jethro keeps going back and makes the catch at the track. 2 down. So 2 outs, no one on. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes the pitcher, Larry Jansen. He's 0 for 2. Spahn delivers and strikes out Jansen. Side retire. We go to the top of the 8th. Again, the Braves clinging to a 1-run lead. Due up for the Braves, Spawn, in the top of the order, Ryan and Jethro. Spawn is 0 for 2. Jansen up to 105 pitches for the Giants. Good for 130, still out on the hill. Jansen and Westrom can't get on the same page. Westrom goes through the signs. Jansen's ready now. He deals to Spawn. Spawn swings. Dribbler to Dark. Over to Hartung at first. He's coming to play first base. But Harshman was pinch hit for. Clint Hartung. Not that good of a defensive first baseman. 3 out of 10 range. He batted .302 with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs in 1950. So 1 out, no one on, top of the order. Connie Ryan, he is 0 for 2. Let's see who else we have who can play second base. Gene Mock. He's not much better. Well, we'll stick with Ryan. 1 out. Bases empty. Here's the pitch. Ryan walks. He gets on. An important insurance run there. So Ryan's at first. Hartung holding him on. Jethro's at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Righty-lefty matchup. Westrom sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jethro. He swings, sends that ball to right center field. Thompson has a beat on it, makes the catch. Retreating back to first is Ryan. 2 outs. Ryan will be off on contact. 5 out of 10 base runner. And here comes Willard Marshall. Marshall 1 for 3. He had a single. Jansen peeks towards first. Here's the pitch. Nope, timeout's called. Westrom goes out, has the word, goes back behind the plate. Here's the pitch. Marshall sends that ball to left center field. It drops in. And Ryan takes a big, wide turn around second. And we're going to hold him. We're not going to send him. I'm managing the Boston Braves, by the way. I forgot to say that. Computer has the Giants. So 2 outs, 2 on. Bob Elliott comes to the plate. It's a good reason why we held him. Elliott's 1 for 3, and in actuality had 24 home runs and 108 RBIs. Runners will be off on contact. Ryan at second, Marshall at first. Not the speediest of runners. 1-0 Braves. Jansen's ready. He deals to Elliott. Elliott swings, sends that ball to left field. Lockman's there, makes the catch, side retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 1-0 Braves here at the Polo Grounds. Due up for the Giants, it's the top of the order. Stanky, Lockman, and Thompson. Spawn up to 119 pitches, good for 135. Stanky has walked 3 times. He has yet to have an official at-bat. Spawn's ready, he deals to Stanky. And he walks him for a 4th time. Unbelievable. Tying runs at first base, and I do believe that is 4 walks. Let's just go. Let me quickly check the box score here. Stanky. 4 walks. Spawn has walked him 4 times. Wow. So here comes Lockman, 4 out of 10 bunter, 8 out of 10 hit and run. On deck is Thompson. He had 25 home runs. You know what? We're going to play corners in, even though he's 4 out of 10. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. That's outfield normal. Okay. Corners in. Make sure my outfield's normal. Yep. Tying run at first, no outs. Here's the pitch to Lockman. And he puts the bunt down. Elliott fields it and throws to first. I don't think they got him. They don't. It's a bunt base hit, so even with corners in, Lockman, who's a 4 out of 10 bunter, places a beauty. So 2 on, no outs, and here comes Bobby Thompson. One swing of the bat to put the Giants up now. 3-1. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. Let's check out our bullpen here. Yeah, no one's better than Warren Spahn, that's for sure. Which I already knew. Spahn's game to win or lose. Giants fans here at the Polo Grounds trying to get behind their team, rev up their team. Here's the pitch to Thompson. Wild pitch. Runners advance. Oh! Lockman stayed at first. He didn't see it. Stanky advanced to third, though. Bad base running by Lockman. Double play still in order. 1-0. Now do we pull the corners in? No, we're not going to pull the corners in. We're not going to pull the... I mean, we're not going to pull the infield in. Give up a dribbler for a base hit. We need a strikeout or a jam job here. We're going to go aggressive. Here's the pitch to Thompson. Aggressive. Fly ball to Gordon. That's going to be deep enough in left. Gordon makes the catch in deep left. Stanky tags. And we have a tie ball game. 1-1. So Spahn went right at Thompson, but Thompson muscled it out to pretty deep left. Gordon made the catch, had no shot at Stanky at the plate. So it's 1-1, 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Lockman represents the go-ahead run at first. Torgerson holding him on. Here comes Don Mueller. Thank you to Cubs the Bears for giving me the proper pronunciation. Spahn looking at turn 2. Crandall sets the target. He deals to Mueller. Ground ball to Ryan, who flips the curve. Oh! Fires to Torgerson. Double play, side retired, but the Giants tie it up. On the Thompson sacrifice, fly to left. Stanky scores where it's 1-1 going to the top of the 9th. Pitchers duel here at the Polo Grounds. What a ball game. Opening day 1950, April 18th. Day game 71 degrees, winds 20 miles per hour. Out to center with a light rain. And here comes Sid Flash Gordon. He had the homer back in the 4th. Jansen up to 128 pitches. Good for 130, so he's coming to an end of his day here. Let's see if Flash Gordon can do it again. Here's the pitch by Jansen. Gordon swings, ground ball to Thompson. Over to Harton. 1 down. Thompson didn't boot that ball. So 1 out, no one on. Earl Torgerson steps to the plate. First baseman's 1 for 3. He has a double. It was a hustle double. Righty-lefty matchup. Westrom wiggles the fingers. Jansen nods his head. He deals to Torgerson. That's a shallow fly by to center. Thompson makes the running catch. Thought it was going to bloop in there, but Thompson was Johnny on the spot. So 2 up, 2 down. Jansen is now fatigued out on the mound. 132 pitches. And here comes Del Crandall, who is 0 for 3. And he only batted 177 off right-handed pitching. I'm sure if I bring in a pinch hitter, they're going to go to a lefty. So let's see what we have on the bench here. Again, it's not a Sterling bench. Walt Linden batted 405 at-bats. But he's eligible. These are the actual 25-man rosters. I don't know how long I have them for, but against righties he batted 500. And he was 0 for whatever against lefties. And we still have Paul Burris, who would come in as another catcher. I think they're going to change pitchers. We're going to stick with Crandall. 2 outs, no one on, 1-1 ball game. top of the ninth. Here's the pitch to Crandall. Ground ball to Hartung. He flips to Jansen covering the bag. We go to the bottom of the ninth, tied at 1. What a pitcher's duel here, folks. 1-1. Bottom of the ninth. Due up for the Giants. Thompson, Dark, and Westrom to face one. 128 pitches. He's good for 135. Again, no one better in the bullpen. Spahn's ready to work. He deals to Thompson. And he strikes him out. 1 down. Extra innings could be looming. So far, Spahn 8 1/3 innings. 3 hits, 1 earned run. Came off the sacrifice fly from Bobby Thompson in the bottom of the 8th. 1 earned run. He's walked 6, struck out 8. Alvin Dark's 0 for 3. Dark awaits a Spahn offering. Here it is. And he strikes out Dark! Strikeout number 9. So 2 down. Extra innings, 1 out away. Here comes the catcher, Wes Westrom. He's 0 for 3. Let's just see what Mr. Westrom's done off Spahn. See if Spahn's got him for any Ks. Spahn's got him once. Okay. Spahn looking for strikeout number 10. 134 pitches, good for 135. A windup and the pitch by Warren Spahn. Ground ball up the middle. Kerr ranges towards the bag, gets it, flips quickly to Torgensen at first, and we're going to extra innings, folks. 1-1, top of the 10th, and a new pitcher is in the game for the Giants. Andy Hansen. That was a nice play by Buddy Kerr, who leads off the inning against Hansen. Hansen, no wins, 1 loss, 3 saves, 5.46 earned run average in 56 innings pitched. Struck out 18, walked 26. Kerr will be taking. Here's the pitch to Kerr. Ball 1, Kerr to take again. Ball 2, Kerr puts the bat in his shoulder. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kerr's in the driver's seat. Wenstrom sets the target, imploring Hansen to hit it. Hansen sets and delivers to Kerr. And he strikes him out! Swing and a miss on the fastball on the 2-2 count. Here comes Warren Spahn. Spahn's 0 for 3 and his day is most likely done. It's going to be a nightmare to see who we bring in from the pen. 1-1 game, 1 out, top of the 10th. On deck, top of the order, Ryan, the second baseman. And you know what? Andy Hansen's a right-handed pitcher. Walt Linden, I know he only had 5 at-bats, but he hit 500. Maybe he in a 750 slugging percentage. Maybe he finds a gap. So Warren Spahn's day is done. Oh, we can view. That's a new thing. Let's click on that. I like that. I can actually view Walt Linden. And he's only available to May 18th. And I'll show you what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at Walt Linden, and it tells you I'm playing actual transactions and everything and injuries. He's only available to May 18th. He played in 3 games. The playoff is my little tournament, which I suggest if you haven't seen, check it out. It was a really one of the best tournaments, one-and-done tournaments I've played, the 1950 one-and-done tournament. He had a double. He's 2 for 5 with a double. You know what? Might as well take a shot with him. So Walt Linden will pinch hit for Warren Spahn. His day is done. Let's give you Spahn's final numbers. Spahn went 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Sacrifice fly by Bobby Thompson. Walked 6, struck out 9. His counterpart Jansen went 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned. It was a home run to Sid Flash Gordon. Walked 3, struck out 4. The games are in the hands of the bullpen now. So here's Linden. Walt Linden, 400, 2 for 5 with a double in real life. 500 off right-handed pitching. Linden digs in looking for something. He can tee it high and let it fly. The windup and the pitch by Hansen. Linden swings, and that is a hard hit ball, and Stanky boots it. So Linden's on the E4. I don't know how fast he is because it's covered up. Oh, here it is. 4 out of 10 base running ability, so he's slow. Let's see who else we have. Louis Olmo. Six out of 10. He's going to come in and pinch run. So Louis Olmo will pinch run. At the plate, Connie Ryan. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And we're going to play hit and run. Here's the pitch, hit and run on. Ryan swings, ground ball back to Hansen. His only plays to first. 2 down. Go ahead runs at second in Olmo. And here comes Sam Jethro, the Braves center fielder. 0 for 4 today. He's very happy that Jansen's out of the game. They'll face someone with 1 letter different, Hansen. And hopefully the results will be better for Sam Jethro. Go ahead run at second, Olmo. He'll be off on contact. Here's the pitch to Jethro. He swings, and that ball is going into right field. And scoring from second base is Olmo. The Braves take the lead 2-1. And Jethro has himself a clutch RBI single. What a ball game it is here at the Polo Grounds. So they take the lead in the top of the 10th. All the managerial moves worked. Sometimes even a blind squirrel finds a nut. So Jethro, 9 out of 10 base running ability at first, being held on by Hartung. And here comes Willard Marshall, the right fielder. He's 2 for 4. Jethro will be off on contact. Westrom sets the target. Here's the pitch by Hansen. No, he throws over to first, and diving back is Jethro. That was a close call. Hansen gets the ball back, rubs it up, toes the rubber, looks towards first. He deals to Marshall. Marshall swings, sends a deep fly ball to Mueller in right. He's there, he makes the catch. Side retired. But the Braves score the go-ahead run thanks to the Sam Jethro 2-out single. The pinch runner Olmo scores from second. It's 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 10th. The Braves have a chance to win on opening day here in the Polo Grounds. And we need a new pitcher. So Spahn is in line for the win because he's the last pitcher of record before when they scored. And we're going to go to Bobby Hogue. Oh, he's awful. 7 saves. Lefties batted 312. No, I'm sorry. Lefties batted 229. Righties 315. And they have righty, 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 then a bunch of lefty, right. Oh God. All right. Let's go to Bob Hall. And if we get to lefties, we'll go to Bobby Hogue. Oh, he stinks. Look at these ERAs out of the pen. 5.03, 5.28, 6.84, 6.97, 8.19, 5.97, Johnny Antonelli. Oh, they're awful. Clint Hartung actually batted .444 off right-handed pitching. So we're going to go with Bob Hall. We'll come in, do a little mixing and matching, and try to get three. Oh, Luis Olmo. Let me cancel that. Let me cancel that. Let me cancel. Let me cancel this one. Right fielder 6. Yeah, we're not taking him out. So Bobby Hall come in and pitch 9th spot, replacing the pinch runner Olmo. Bob Hall, 1950, no wins, 2 losses, no saves, 6.84 earned run average, but righties only batted .262, which isn't really that good. And 444. I made a mistake. Oh well. Alright, Bobby, let's get Hartung out. I looked at it wrong. I should have brought in a lefty. 200. Damn my dyslexia! Alrighty. Here's the pitch to Hartung. Ground ball to Kerr. He backhands it. Fires to Torkston. Nice play by Buddy Kerr at short. 1 away. Woof. Hall breathes a sigh of relief on the mound. Kerr has showed some stellar defense at short. Here comes Andy Hansen, the pitcher. They're going to pinch hit for him. I'm just going to click pitch. And here comes the pitch hitter, Jackie McGuire. And he only batted .175 in 1950 with 3 RBIs, .273 off right-handed pitching. Hall gets a sign from Crandall. Here's the pitch to McGuire. And that's going to be a double. Here's the throw to second. Kerr applies the tag, but it's too late. Tying run at second. Here comes Eddie Stanky. He has walked 4 times. No official at-bats yet. I think we've seen enough of Hall. Oh my god, this is awful. This pitching staff is awful. I'm almost tempted to bring in Sane, but obviously he's pitching tomorrow. On deck is the lefty Lockman. That's when we're going to go to hold. Alright, come on, Hall. Tying runs at second, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Stanky. Fly ball, shallow left. Gordon comes in, makes the catch. 2 down. McGuire quickly rushes back to second base. And now a pinch runner comes in, Mike McCormick. Mike McCormick, not much faster, 4 out of 10. So 2 outs, and here's the left-handed batting, Whitey Lockman, who's 2 for 3, and that's it for Bob Hall. The adventures of Bob Hall are over. He's responsible for the pinch runner McCormick at second. 2-1 ball game. 2 outs, bottom of the 10th here at the Polo Grounds, opening day 1950, Braves versus the Giants. And we're going to go to... Now, Lockman batted .290 off lefties and .300 off righties. But Bobby Hogue only gave up a .229 batting average against lefties. So Bobby Hogue will come in to try to get the last out and the save. Hogue, 3 wins, 5 losses, 7 saves, 5.03 earned run average, struck out 16. Oh, another guy who walks a ton. Walked 31, control issues. Great. Alright, Lockman's at the plate. Crandall goes through the signs. Hogue nods his head. He deals to Lockman. Tying run at second. Off on contact. Ground ball to Ryan in the hole. He has it. Flips to Torgensen. Ball game over. The Boston Braves are victorious 2-1 in quite a thriller. Here at the Polo Grounds, they defeat the Giants in 10. What a game. As the Cubs, the Bears says, as I looked at my bullpen in the chat, he says, Al, pray for rain. I was. That bullpen's awful. So, let's go to the box score and call it a stream. Alright, before we go to the box score, as always, let me say thank you to the chat. It was a fun extra inning game. I had a doubleheader 1950. First game's up on the channel now. The Red Sox and the Yankees from Fenway, opening day. And now we had the Braves at the Polo Grounds against the New York Giants, opening day. Two really fun games. I'd like to say thank you to the Cubs, the Bears, Ken Castro, Beatles Eternally, ID Gesture. Check out his channel. That's ID Gesture. Great sports, role-playing, strategy games. The Real World, thank you very much. Stratomatic Delaware with Chris, check out his card and dice channel. Sports, baseball, hockey, and football. That's Stratomatic Delaware with Chris. And I think I got everybody. It's a fun evening. We might come back and do something else. I don't know. So, alrighty. The winning pitcher is Warren Spahn. He goes to 1-0. He was the pitcher of record when the Giants took the lead in the top of the 10th. A lot of wheeling and dealing I did in the top of the 10th, and it worked out. It made me look smart, even with my dyslexia at the end. Spahn went 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 6, struck out 9. Hall got the hold. He went 2/3 of an inning. In the bottom of the 10th, he gave up a hit. Tying run was on second base. Hogue came in, got the last out in the bottom of the 10th, got the save. He induced the ground ball to Ryan. That second ball, game over. Jansen, 9 strong innings for the Giants. 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 1 home run to Sid Flash Gordon. Walked 3, struck out 4. The loss goes to Hansen. He pitched 1 inning, top of the 10th. 1 hit, 1 run. And that's all it took, folks, for the Boston Braves to be victorious opening day. 1950 retro style from the Polo Grounds. We'll be bringing you games from 1950 now and then. Braves, mostly Braves and Red Sox games. I don't know how much of it, but I tell you that American League pennant chase was outstanding. Look it up. Unbelievable, those 4 teams. Yankees, Tigers, Red Sox, and Indians. They don't talk about it much. Great pennant if you look at the results. All 4 of those teams had over 90 wins. The Yankees would win the pennant and beat the Whiz Kids from Philadelphia in the World Series. The Phillies, that is. Let's go to the batting. For Boston, Ryan lead off 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Jethro 1 for 5. He had the game-winning hit. In the top of the 10th, he had an RBI. Marshall 2 for 5. Elliott, the third baseman, 1 for 4. Gordon 1 for 3. The home run. Had a run, scored an RBI, and he walked. Torgensen 1 for 4 with a strikeout and a double. Crandall, the catcher, 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Kerr 0 for 4 with a strikeout, but played stellar defense at short. Spahn 0 for 3 with a K. Linden, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. He reached on an error. We then pinch ran with Olmo, who scored on the Jethro single. As we put the hit and run on, and with 1 out, so we had 2 outs. Olmo moved over to second. We got that single. Little small ball, and we won the game. Hall pitched, got a hold. He did not bat. Hogue pitched, did not get an at-bat. He got the save. In total for the victorious Boston Braves, 36 at-bats, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, 5 Ks, a double, and a home run. For the New York Giants, Stanky walked 4 times and was 0 for 1. He had a run scored. Lockman 2 for 4 with a walk. The walk was a killer for Spahn. Didn't come back to haunt him. He did walk 6 batters. Thompson, center fielder, 0 for 4, but he had a sacrifice fly to tie the game in the bottom of the 8th. Mueller, 1 for 4. Thompson, the third baseman, 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 Ks. Dark, the shortstop, 0 for 4 with a K. Wetstrom, the catcher, 0 for 4 with a K. Harshman, the first baseman, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. He was yanked for the pinch hitter Rigney, who was 0 for 1. Then Harton came in, played first. He was 0 for 1. Jansen, the pitcher, 0 for 3. He K'd 3 times. He had the hat trick you don't want. And then you had Hansen came in to pitch. He took the loss. He didn't get an at-bat. McGuire, the pinch hitter, had a double. And McCormick was a pinch runner and was stranded at the end of the ball game at second. So the Giants in defeat, 32 at-bats, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 RBI, 6 walks, struck out 9 times. They had a double. Once again, the Boston Braves 2, the New York Giants 1, opening day 1950 Polo Grounds. Let's go to miscellaneous, which is really cool. Player of the game, Warren Spahn. Game-winning RBI, Jethro. Double plays, the Braves turned 3, and they were 3 big ones. The Giants turned 2 themselves. Both teams left 7 runners on base. And Kerr had a great play, and he was stellar at short. Quick recap. Braves scored first in the 4th. They scored 1 run on 2 hits. Sid Gordon, solo home run, 1-0 Boston Braves. Giants failed to score in the 4th on a hit, a walk, and an error. That double play got Spahn out of that inning. In the 8th, the Giants finally tied it up on a sacrifice fly by Bobby Thompson. It was 1-1, and it stayed that way until the top of the 10th. With 2 outs, Sam Jethro singled, scoring the pinch runner Olmo from second. 2-1 Boston Braves, and that's how it stood. Victory for the Boston Braves. Eddie Stanky for the Giants, 0 for 1 with 4 walks. Warren Spahn took the win. Bobby Hogue with a 1-out save. And Andy Hansen, the tough luck loser. So once again, 1950 opening day using Action PC Baseball. The Boston Braves go to the Polo Grounds and defeat the New York Giants 2-1. Now what actually happened? Let's check it out. What actually happened, my friends, was the Boston Braves did win the game, except it was 11-4. The winning pitcher, where is it now? Warren Spahn. Losing pitcher, Larry Jansen. We're just going to go through the Spahn. 9 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, walked 6, struck out 6. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. That's pretty funny. Jansen got rocked, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 6 runs, all earned, walked 3, struck out 4, gave up a home run. Who hit the homer? Let's see who hit the homer. Who hit the homer? Hank Thompson. That's San Francisco. That was off Spahn. Spahn gave up a couple of home runs. Whitey Lockman hit a home run. So who hit the home run for the Braves? Oh, I got to go up here. Bob Elliott hit the home run. Alrighty, so that's pretty fun looking at what actually happened. So in actuality, 11-4 victory for the Braves. Again, this is Al Red Sox fan saying thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And till next time, take care. Health, happiness. Bye-bye. God bless. And peace.